today we talking about soulmates. Mate of soul, the soul of a mate. And we also talking about marriage and all that, marriage and sexual intercourse, but it's more about the beautiful spirit of soulmates. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today.
The following video will be the best you ever seen. You have now been forewarned. Goodbye.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Loading. Welcome 43rd.
A soulmate, a person ideally suited to another as a close friend or a romantic partner. That's the definition of soulmate according to Google. But I don't know. I guess I mean it's platonic soulmates and all that. But to be honest, I want to clear up all the speculation. Based off what I have seen in soulmates, I seen that you can get possibly more than one soulmate. A lot of people think you don't have one soulmate, but basically with my hot topics I've seen and what I have experienced myself, I personally had two, but I have seen people have multiple other ones. I feel like a soulmate is based off of where you is at that point in life. And with that, what I'm being saying is you can have a soulmate of the flesh if you just live your life through a flesh, which that means like flesh is like living the life of the world. And your flesh is that. How to explain the flesh? Your flesh is basically the more side of you, which you more listen to. You do the evil, not this. You sin the most. You sin the most with your flesh. So yeah, that's that. So I feel like you get a soulmate of that one, and you get a soulmate of spirit. And if you in the halfway point, I feel like you get a soulmate of that too. But I feel like a soulmate basically is what path you choose in life. So basically, me personally, what I have been through, I had two, which I knew about them at a young age. I knew their names and all that, and they'll come true when I got older. I forgot about them, okay, no, my bad. Okay, so basically, what I experienced is, so I had one, but as soon as I wanted to change, and I wanted to grow, and I wanted to stop living in my flesh, and I wanted to actually get my life right with God, for real, not just playing around, everything changed. Like, instantly when I was like, okay, I want to get my life with God, literally everything changed, everything shifted, including my soulmate. It changed into the second person. So I always was destined to be with him. Even though I didn't know I was supposed to be with him, it was always destined for me to know, destined for me to do. So once I I'm gonna hit him up more than like normal, like start a relationship with him. Everything changed. Like literally, all the dynamics changed. Literally everything, and the feelings for the other person I had wasn't even there no more. So then I dropped him. I dropped him fast, like in a heartbeat. I had no hesitation. I was just like, I don't want to be with you no more. And then after that, yeah, that's what happened. And so basically, with that, what I'm saying with that part is, I feel like you have multiple soulmates for the person that you want to be, the person you're supposed to be, and the person that you used to be. Not saying by that, not saying, oh, that's three different soulmates. Nah, I'm not exactly saying that. But when you with somebody, it shouldn't feel like you dragging on dead weight. If they don't want to change, you can't make nobody change. So don't sit there and waste your time trying to make them change. Say what you guys say, and if they don't want to be on the same page with you, you need to honestly leave. I know people are like, no, don't give up on them. Bruh, you're not necessarily giving up on them. If you were at level 10, and they barely getting level 2, and you trying to push it, you trying to hold them on while you trying to bring them level 10 with you, you can't skip 8 different levels to get them up there. Oh, you want to, be patient. Alright, I never said give up on somebody that's trying. No, I'm just saying if they is not trying, and they want to move stuff at their own pace, and they don't have the same motivation as you, you might need to let that go, bro. That might not be meant for you. That's for real. So that might not be your soulmate. We all, we all think a certain person is our soulmate, but that's not necessarily true. You can't be able to tell, you know. And then once you get rid of that dead weight, honestly, you can realize how y'all really didn't have nothing in common. It's a lot of stuff can clear your mind of how they really have you in twist. Cause the devil wants you with somebody that's not meant for you. They want you, especially if you're trying to change. Like you used to be, you used to be living in the flesh, but you still have a little spirit in you. But you really want to get in that spirit. But that person that you with was living in the flesh, and they got a little easy, tiny bit of spirit. But that was good enough for you at that point. When you try to be in your spirit all the time, that's not gonna be good enough for you no more. And you need somebody to balance you out. And another thing, don't be trying to force a relationship either. I mean, especially during your past, because you gonna leave a lot of people behind, dog. The people that started with you ain't gonna be rocking with you, and they gonna you gonna start feeling different things off of them. Yeah, they were there for you at one point in time, but then they're not gonna be there for you no more. So you gotta really be man, I'm gonna protect my peace, and you just gotta, you gotta don't sit down on them. You just gotta gracefully leave. You gotta just respectfully, I'm not leave you alone because you're not meant for me. You feel me? So that's how it really is. It's gonna be you gonna feel the need to do that, because you gonna want to grow. You gonna get sick and tired. Everybody talking down on you and all that. So that's really what that is. So and that just grows, and yeah. Do you need a soulmate? I mean, it's that person that's gonna balance you. You feel me? It's the person that balances you, and just everything just gonna feel right. They're gonna be on the same page. They don't have to necessarily be with God at the time. When your relationship gotta be all time high, like the highest it's ever been. They come in, and this necessarily they don't have a relationship with him. Let's say they don't, but they come in but they willing to learn about him. They willing to open that door to him. Just because they're not on the same level as you, don't mean that they ain't your soulmate. No, they still is. You just gotta help them get to that level. If a willing mind, if they willing, you straight. Now they start trying to butt what you saying and all that. Now you need to chill out. A little bit. You can't take no horse to water and make it drink you. I think that said that right. But yeah. So now I said about soulmates. Now let's rewind that a little bit and talk about marriage and sexual intercourse. So in the Bible they say you ain't supposed to have sex before marriage. I don't feel to tell the reason why, because they don't explain to you why. But I feel like if they did explain to you, the people who preaching it don't really explain to you why. But the Bible do tell you why and all that. I'm gonna tell you why you shouldn't have sex before marriage. Demons. If you scared of demons, you scared of scary movies like I am, I'm terrified of scary movies. Yeah, that's really why. Because you shouldn't have sex before marriage, and you shouldn't have sex with people like you don't know like that. Because everybody has demons. Every single body. You're born with demons. That will make us born into sin. Like anger, frustration, irritation, having cancer, having asthma. That's a demon. That's really what all that stuff is. There's demons inside us. Because with God, we are healthy and all that. We're not supposed to feel anything but positivity. But all the other stuff is demons, though. Very no God. The demons. Rah, rah, rah. So when you have sex before marriage, or anybody who not is the person you marrying, like your soulmate, anybody that's not your soulmate, you have sex with them, you get demons. Let me explain to you like this. Okay, let's say you're born with 10 demons. You're born with 10 demons apiece. Let's say that. It's not that, but you're born with 10 demons apiece. Okay, them demons is 9 out of 10 from our parents, our grandparents, and our curses. Not even demons and curses, not even the same category. So let's say 10 demons and 5 curses. You born with that. Okay, let's say you sleep with somebody. Okay, well, sex is an intimate, like it's a spiritual thing. Like when people say sex is intimate, it's spiritual, cause your body is interlocking, your bodies is coming together. So with that being said, okay, now you sleep with somebody, and they got 10 demons, and you got 5 curses. Now y'all sleep together. Now y'all got 20 demons and 10 curses. Then you go sleep with somebody else. Now you got 30. You the first person they slept with. The second person, you the first person they slept with. So now they was born with 10 demons. Now they got 30 demons because you done slept with somebody else and 15 curses. It just keep on adding on each other. Is it 15 or is it 20 curses? No, not 15 curses. Because you start off with 10 demons and 5 curses. And you just keep on adding that on there. And then it don't go away. So let's say your third body, you marry your third body. Let's just say that. You marry your third body. Now when you get married, and they say you like they third body too, so y'all probably got like 30 demons together and 15 demons. No, y'all probably got 40 demons and 20 curses together now, by now. Okay. So with that being said, y'all get married, and my bad. Y'all get married together and all that. So now I lost count. So let's say you got 50 demons and 20 curses, right? You got 50 demons, they got 20 curses. And let's say they got not all that get together now because y'all are now together, y'all are married, y'all are unified. So now there's 100 demons, and because you got 50 demons apiece and like 50 curses. So now let's say you have a child. You have a child, and then the child get born with asthma. Nobody in your family got asthma. Nobody in their family got asthma. But one of the people you slept with back in the day, their family got asthma. That's because the curse had fell onto the child, the demons that fell on the child. Anybody you sleep with, and anything, let's say they got cancer in their family, that could fall on your child or your grandchild because that's still in your system. Because you like, sex is such a spiritual thing and interlocking all that. That's really why they tell you do not have sex before you marry. Because not only is you bringing your demons, you bring all the people you slept with demons, and then they bring all their demons who all they slept with. Now your child got asthma, a tumor, and cancer based off of somebody else's grandparent curse that they put on them. That had nothing to do with them. Now that child be mad at you when they get older. Don't be mad at them, child. Cause you gave me cancer and now I can't breathe and all that. That's really why they tell you to not have sex before marriage. I feel like they would explain to people like that. It really wouldn't be as much of a problem. But they don't explain to people like that because they be wanting people like, I don't know, they ain't talking they wanting you to be out there. But they want you out there in the streets. So I feel like people really will understand the importance of keeping yourself and saving yourself. So you don't want to be fighting other people's demons. Like, I'm already fighting mine. Now I got Air Jordans into a loop and all that. I don't got time for that, Now my child got asthma. I don't even got asthma. Now I gotta take a bath. It's like the worst case of asthma. What they junk called bronchitis and all. They got all that. They gotta get the kidney taken down and all that. But based off of somebody that possibly somebody you slept with grandparents cursed done did that. So that's kind of messed up for real. But that's really why they said don't have sex before marriage. That's really it. Let's say it like that. Don't do it. Your child can be mad at you, man. Don't do it though. I send this off. No. With all that being said, y'all wait for y'all soulmates. And another disclaimer, not only wait for your soulmate, y'all, and the importance of have. If you do got one out there, everybody got a soulmate. You do. Don't worry about it. I'm saying you just gotta wait for your right time. And if you is waiting for it right now, work on yourself. That's what I'm doing. Personally, I'm working on myself and make sure my relationship with God is stronger. Most definitely is stronger. Like stronger than ever been. And I'm just focusing on that. Because I don't want to get lost in the person, And so I want to always have God first. So if you're waiting for your soulmate, focus on God. Focus on that relationship. Because at the end of the day, if you don't want nothing bad happening to you, you need to focus on that. Like, yo, yeah, your soulmate is very essential to you. It is. But when the right time comes, the right time is going to come. Focus on yourself. Fix yourself. If you got anger issues, which I had anger issues, you pray to God to help fix that. You got a problem with patience, pray to God to fix that. Like, you got problems keeping, like, attention, being able to put your attention on people, fix that. Because I have a problem with that. I can't do that, you know, for real. But for real. But another thing is But yeah, when you waiting, focus on that. Focus on your relationship with God. Make sure you're obedient. Make sure you can hear His voice clearly. Make sure you know His commandments. Make sure you do that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And another thing is, when you do find your soulmate, my best bet is to tell you wait to marriage to have sex, because you want to you want to be everything vocalized out there, put out there, everything straightforward, honey, right? So then, by the time you get married, God will remove all them demons and curses. Also, He will remove them. So when you get there, you have no problem with your child's health, none of that. Nothing that's not supposed to be there will not be there if you wait to then. You wait to have union. It's so valuable and so important. Also, you also would not have no problems if you build your relationship on spirituality and not the world and all that, not fast paced and all that. If you build your relationship on spiritual and like bump what everybody else say about you, and just focus on God in your relationship, everything will smooth sailing. I promise you. So yeah, all in all, wait for your soulmate. Deal with your soulmate, and then that just strengthens your relationship. Period with God, that He came through for you. You is happy. Say it like that, 'cause you did it. You back again, y'all. Back again, bro. So what they say, follow, like, subscribe, and you won't feel good inside.
I don't think they hearing me. If you ain't G.O.D, then you don't really put no fear in me. They be like, Kayla, how you gon' believe what you can't even see? Well, I mean, you can't see the out, but every day you still gon' breathe. Life ain't all about the munyons and the cheddar cheese. My heart was hollow like a funyun until he rescued me. Okay, I don't do the raw or the gossiping. Yeah, you my brother, you my sister, I only got one enemy. I'm laughing at you.